Good morning, class. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Today is 21st May 2021. Our topic for today's discussion is red blood cells and white blood cells. As you all know, yesterday I have given you a brief introduction about what is the cell, what is a blood, what is the composition of blood, and what is the function of four components of the blood. Coming to the discussion, what is red blood cells? Please open page number 24 of your textbook. Red blood cells. Most of the cells in the body are red blood cells. Each of these is round with both surface hollows out. Please look at the diagram. The diagram of red blood cells is clearly shown. A shape called a biconcave disc. The shape of red blood cells is biconcave disc. The red color is caused by a chemical called hemoglobin. Red blood cells are red because of the chemical called hemoglobin. This is a protein combined with iron, and it is what lets the red blood cells carry oxygen. Red blood cells do not have a nucleus, which means they have a very short life of only about 100 days. The dead cells are broken up in the liver. About 200 million red cells die and are replaced every day. New red blood cells are made in the bone marrow, which fills the center of the larger bones. Like all the cells, red blood cells have a cell membrane, but the membrane of a red blood cell is elastic. This allows the cell to change shape and it moves through narrow blood capillaries. In 1 millimeter cube of blood, there are maybe 5 million red blood cells. The main job of red blood cell is to transport oxygen from the lungs to every cell of the body. Now coming to the white blood cells, there are several type of white blood cells. Each type has a different shaped nucleus, and on average a white blood cell is about twice as big as red blood cells. As they have a nucleus, white blood cells can live for a longer time as compared to red blood cells. White blood cells are made in the bone marrow. 1 millimeter cube of blood, there are about 6,000 white blood cells. White blood cells help to defend the body against diseases. They are constantly on the lookout of harmful bacteria, which they destroy by engulfing them, wrapping themselves around them. Once this has happened, the white blood cells live only for a few days because they are poisoned by the bacteria they have captured. The yellow pus, which comes from an infected wound, is dead white blood cells that have been poisoned by the bacteria that causes the infection. Some white blood cells also produce chemicals called antibodies. They kill germs and change the poisonous chemicals produced by germs into harmless substance. Some antibodies remain in the body for months or even years after they have helped you recover from a diseases. While they are there, they help to stop you catching the diseases again. So this is a white blood cells. Now you have to read out red blood cells and white blood cells two times, page number 24 to 25. This is your home assignment, and underline at least 10 fill in the blanks from red blood cells and white blood cells. And also, this is your assignment. Draw a table, write down the comparison between red blood cells and white blood cells. A diagram is shown which in which the picture of red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, and plasma is very much clearly mentioned. To also read out that, and it is all about today.